Hi, my name is Lali, and I am a traumatic brain injury survivor. You are watching this video because someone you love has endured a brain injury of some sort. And I'm here to help guide and shine some light on what is about to be one of the most tumultuous, difficult journeys you are ever going to face. My condolences to both of you and everyone in your family and all of the friends. So as you begin to go through this journey, I want you to understand that it's not logical. There's no real rationale. It's irrational. We don't make sense. Our brain has been damaged, and our brain is our processor. It is determining the internal and the external world. And so in so many ways we've changed, including basic functioning like emotional regulation, impulse control, the lack of a filter. We may say things that we think but don't believe. We all have those thoughts that we filter out that are not our belief systems. They're just thoughts, and we filtered them. You may face words that were not meant to be said, that we didn't want to say, and we can't take them back. We will change as a person. We may look the same, we may speak the same, but I promise you we are different. We've endured brain damage. And like I just said, that's our processor. So our emotional regulation may be off. We may feel very intense emotions. We are highly sensitive to information that's coming in. One of our largest impairments is our ability to process information. Look at it like our information roadways in our brains, our neural pathways, have been damaged. And just like any road that needs to be rebuilt and construction, that takes time and a lot of effort. Brain injury is not a passive recovery. We, as the survivor, have to put in the work. But what we truly need is your support to create a safe space so that we can heal and navigate that our entire life just had a tornado go through it, and we're trying to figure out who we are, how we are, why we are, when we became that way. So I would also like to remind you that our symptoms, like the rage, the anxiety, the depression, all of it, they are not our character, okay? Those are symptoms. They are symptoms of our brain damage. So although it might seem like character, I promise you, we do not want to behave in those ways. We do not want to hurt our loved ones. We are struggling to survive and making sense of this world. If you truly want to help us, then listen with an open mind and an open heart, understanding that these are symptoms. So it's not personal. I know it might feel like it. I know the words might attack you like that, but that is not personal. As somebody who was highly emotionally abusive and mentally abusive to my family, I never wanted to do that. And I was behind myself, screaming at myself to stop. Now, the other way that I want you to understand to support them, pay attention to them. Watch their brain battery, okay? We all have a brain battery. You, as a normal human being without a brain injury, when you go to sleep, you plug your phone in, which is your brain, and when you go to sleep, you're recharging your brain battery. You get 15 hours a day. As a brain injury survivor, we get 4 to 5 because we have all of these processes going on inside of our head that are draining our battery like an app in the background that's running, okay? So our battery depletes much quicker. We're struggling deeply, profoundly internally, and we're having a hard time expressing it to you. So please pay attention when our symptoms start to get worse, especially at night. We need rest. We need a break. If we start getting angry, it is really a good idea to disengage, because what that's really telling you is we're having a hard time processing information, and we're trying to protect ourselves subconsciously because it's harmful for us to continue to process that. We need a break, and we may latch on like a pit bull, and we've got to get it out. Let us get it out. I'm sorry. It's not fair to you. I hear you. So what I encourage you to do is please please join a support group for caregivers, whether in person or online or both. Please encourage your survivor, depending on their ability of cognition and their ability to talk, to also engage in support groups both online and in person. And what will be very valuable and helpful for you is to look into a traumatic brain injury counselor, one that specializes in traumatic brain injury. That woman who my counselor was saved my life in so many ways, okay? They helped me understand that I wasn't alone. They helped me have compassion for my symptoms because I was beating myself up that I couldn't control myself and how hard this life was to live. So with that, you've got a hard journey ahead of you. So I do offer life coaching and consulting for brain injury survivors and caregivers. Clearly, I have a unique ability and have done so many therapies that I can connect those threads and help you better understand what may be happening for you. I can show up as an empathetic witness to help guide you and share my stories and what I've learned and how I've healed to hopefully guide you in some similar ways. I do have a lot of TBI Survivor Experience videos online. You can find them on YouTube or you can find them on decisivelife.org. I am compiling a resource on my webpage, decisivelife.org, to help you be able to see these videos more easily in a much more convenient way, both for the survivor and for the caregivers. They have proven to be very helpful for many, and I'm grateful that my experiences and my ability to articulate myself has been so helpful for so many others. I appreciate you and what you're trying to do for your loved ones. Please take care of yourselves in the process. Be well, my friends.